So last night I watched When Harry Met Sally, and I was thinking about how I think it's one of the most perfect movies ever made, and it's one of my personal favorite movies. But here's the reason. It really set in for me last night why I think that this is a perfect movie. Harry and Sally as characters are very sure of themselves. Like, the movie spans nearly 15 years, and the two of them have character traits that never waver. Like, Harry is very cynical, and he has this like satirical, cynical sense of humor, and these like witty sort of like compliment banter like pieces of dialogue pretty consistently, and that's just like the way he talks and the person he is. And Sally, on the contrast, is like super bubbly, and she's a really glass half full person, and she's also like a little bit neurotic with her like kind of her ordering at restaurants, and then like the organization of her bedroom, and just like how she sort of like organizes her life. But even though these two individuals can be so sure of who they are, they're not necessarily ever sure of themselves, and they don't know everything. And that's what they learn throughout the movie, because in the beginning Harry is very much so like, women and men can never be friends. Somebody always wants to have sex with the other one, it always gets ruined. And while he's like low-key right by the end of the movie, they actually do form like a several year deep foundational friendship. And throughout that friendship, they do not cross any romantic or intimate lines. And I think that like, because they approach each other as friends, that's how they're able to like truly like accept that they've fallen in love. Like the scene when he's playing baseball, he says to his friend, whose name I don't know, he says something to the effect of like, I could tell her anything. And we talk about our romantic partners, like they're approaching each other in an amiable friend way, not as romantic or sexual partners would. So he ends up being wrong about that, because they do form a friendship, and that's what inevitably leads them to like realize that they're in love with each other. And then Sally in the beginning is like, I literally hate this guy. He's so annoying. He's always popping up. He pisses me off. He's so grody. Like, she is so icked by him, but she ends up being wrong about that too. So I just love this idea that we can be so sure of ourselves, but not so sure about the world around us. And like, we just don't know anything, and everything could always surprise us. God, Nora Ephron. It was also so early in Nora Ephron's career, and also Meg Ryan might be the most beautiful woman in the world in that movie. Like, her face, every single time she's like in center screen, a shot of her face, it's like absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And the fashion, her outfits, her hair, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. No notes, best movie. Like, I am so happy I watched it last night. Like, I needed that. So well done. Kind of pisses me off that she wrote that.